ways to get him on the court more next year. And talking to him at the end of the season, that's something that he was excited about as well. So it'll be fun seeing how he grows this summer, knowing that he's going to get a lot of playing time hopefully next year if he continues to achieve and succeed. And that young man is Andrew Carter. From the very beginning of the season, we knew this young man was going to give us everything he had, every chance he could when he got out there. He reminds us as a coaching staff of a young man that just graduated last year, Mark Pinner. But this young man, as a junior, he worked his way into the starting lineup, and he continuously would be asked to guard some of their better players on the other team. And near the end of the season, we recall him becoming an offensive threat, knocking down threes and attacking the basket. It was amazing to watch him play around the basket with all that confidence he had offensively. That young man is Adam Leaker. Coming out of other sports is sometimes difficult, and especially when you're injured when that happens. I think it slowed this young man's progress down at the beginning of the year. But I tell you, he never quit working. He brought a lot of energy to every practice, and every day he asked what he could do to be better and what he could do to help the team. If there was a junior that personified the idea of a team player and doing the things to help his teammates and help his friends out on a daily basis, this young man would be the personification of that. And we look forward to him this spring. I had asked him, I said, what is your favorite sport? I figured he would have said football. But he told us basketball. And that made my heart happy as a basketball guy, even though I played all three sports, all 4 years of high school. Basketball was my passion as well. So if he continues and follows through on that, I think with his size and his shooting touch, we could have some fun next year. That young man is Chase Otto. They laughed when I said shooting touch, but he has one of the better touches on the team, so we'll see. This next young man, another junior, he spent the majority of his season at the JV level and became a leader at that level and started to develop his game. And we saw it at the end of our varsity season when he came out and competed at a much higher level in practices against the varsity competition. And just watching that growth from him and what he did to help that JV team along. Plus he got a lot of valuable minutes, and I think that was good for him moving forward, getting that confidence and being able to play a lot. I think this young man, he's going to have fun next year. I think in the offseason he's going to light a bunch of people up if he continues to play the game and shoot the way he did down the stretch of the season. That young man is Austin Reesick. All right. Last but not least for the junior class, we've got a bunch of juniors up here. But this young man started the majority of the games of the season, and we knew coming into this season from last year, he could score. We knew that he could argue with refs really well. But with that being said, after we had a moment as a group and we decided we weren't going to talk to the referees anymore, this young man, not just him, but all of us, this young man's game really took off. And I say that from a defensive standpoint because we knew he could score, but he started taking a whole lot of pride in what he did on the defensive end. And when we look back at the stats, he never had more than a couple turnovers